YouTube Nation, and welcome back for yet another toy review. Today we're going to be looking at a little bit something different. I never thought that I would end up getting these, but so be it, I did. Sketchbook series from Masters of the Universe. We're looking at the Evil Horde. We are going to take a pretty good look into Hordak, ruthless leader of the Evil Horde, and Grizzlor, the hairy henchman of the Evil Horde, inspired by the original concept art. Saw this when it first came out, and I was kind of like, no. And then I saw it in person, and I was like, yeah. So, taking a look at this, just packaging-wise, and then we'll rip these two out, compare them to their counterparts of what they end up becoming. So that's kind of a neat thing. We'll get to those here soon. So if you look, it's got real cool sketch drawings on it. Very nice face here. Very He-Man-esque character right there, which I love. Have the Masters Universe logo, and then if you look there, it's got kind of a faded into the forward or the background, and it looks like a little bit of the Hordak logo on there. And then we get over to Grizzlor here, and obviously totally different for both. We've got a human, not a pig, and we got a big tusked grizzly thing. The only thing that's really stayed the same is the logo and the hair. So if you're looking at that, I mean, that is something fierce that's coming out of this. So this is the back picture. This looks to be the snake pit, maybe. I don't know what that exactly is. Just the art looks great. Going after them. Looks like they've got a neat little prisoner in the background. Look at that. So inspired by original concept art, Masters of the Universe presents sketchbook series. Featured figures inspired by the original concept drawings of fan favorite characters before they evolved into the final forms of Eternia's greatest heroes and villains. This was, when was this? 2024, so a year ago. Not terribly bad. All right, I'm gonna actually open this one up on camera just to kind of get the first glimpses into it. Even though these drawings are neat, I do not care. We're gonna rip the package. Has even a little bit more here on the side of that tab. That's neat. I mean, that's pretty cool. Slide this dude on out as such, and then we have some more. So box that can go away, goodbye. And then the background, the card, the folding card, has more sketches in it. I mean, Hordak is ready to roll. Those tusks or something. What a cool, that, like, you could see that picture right there, and you're just like, man, that is 100% a Masters of the Universe figure. May not know who it is or anything else, but Hordak's sitting back here on a throne. Everything is looking really good on this. I'm loving the concept art of that, and I'm glad I got these. I could already tell. I'm happy I've got them. I'm glad they're here. So it looks, I mean, the first thing that just pops out of my head is we got some terror claws here. This looks to go to Grizzlor. Big terror claw hands that look just fantastic. Can't listen to that. Very hard plastic. Very, very, very good. Let's put those to the side just for a second. We'll get him out. I think I want to do Grizzlor. I want to do Grizzlor first, even though I think he looks the best. All right, let's see how many things I got to break. Got him out. All right, so this is going to be for the concept series, but it is also for Origins line. It's articulated as such in the Origin line, and we're gonna look at Grizzlor first. So if we put him in the background, the first thing I'm noticing about him is he has real little and robotic feet. If you can look at those right there, that's an interesting thing for him to kind of have. Does he stand is another. There we go, we got him. So the first thing that I notice is The weapons are totally different, and the vintage crossbow is not there. I would have thought there would be a version of this, but it is not. So obviously weapon choices have become somewhat of a big thing. And then it is a harried thing. This is not flocked, obviously. I mean, the face sculpts cannot be different. This is more like an elephant tusk pig kind of a look, and he is 100% bear or just, I mean, just he's a grizzly bear is what he is. Hands, it's kind of, they would have that if there's more detail to him. Does have the arm band, which is pretty cool. The chest, this one is a yellow with red. The red is on this one. This is just kind of a brown, you know, like it's a hairy furry thing. Kind of a cloak, like a I guess just a cloak. He has some thigh pads. Original Grizzlor did not. And then the feet, they are boots, but his just kind of humanoid boot, his with a metal boot. Let's see, Grizzlor, are you going to hang out back there, big boy? Yeah, hang out back there for a little bit. Looking in on the detail, the eyes are fantastic. Very, very just demonic eyes. The big pig nose, have us some tusks, which is very good. Man, it's a very interesting, I like it. It's a very interesting concept art, and it looks like a figure. Like if I put him, which I can't right now, but if I put him on a shelf with the evil horde, it would look like he fit in as an evil horde person. Maybe not as a Grizzlor, but he does fit in. Now let's see if we can get these. Let's see if we can get these clipped on here, because these are tremendously huge and big. I mean, that's killer. That is a fantastic beast right there, just coming in hot. Grizzlor, the look of him. I mean, if you got to pick one, and we'll even give him his crossbow just for the fun of it. Which one you picking, the left or the right? This dude, I mean, he's getting it. Concept art Grizzlor is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of him. Very happy about it. Let's shift over and let's see if we can't get. Oh, y'all got to stand for me. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get Hordak out. They will fall in 3 seconds. All right. So the first thing I'm noticing about the evil Hordak here is it's just an entirely new gimmick. And the first thing is does he glow in the dark? It almost looks, I'm going to put him up against my light over here and see if he will actually glow in the dark. I don't think he's going to glow in the dark. No. But has that very tan, yellowish, just like jaundicey looking skin color, which I kind of dig. I love the belt that has the spikes on it. The hands, also a very big and different thing. And look at that. That's an interesting. It's interesting. Now, the one thing that Hordak does do in the cartoon is his arm changes. This, to me, feels like a concept for Trapjaw more than it does Hordak's. I mean, those two, I can kind of see it, even though they're, tremendously different. These two, not really the same at all. But again, this Hordak, the vintage, came with the Horde logo that would come on the hand, and also a crossbow, which never happened. This just... I like it. Again, if I put him... All right, we got to get him to where he can stand, though. His... I know I'm kind of pausing here. The armor is pretty consistent. I do like the back. I do like the back horde on it. The helmet has some good detail on it. his feet are more like mosquitoes than anybody else's, but when he's there, I mean, this little crew could be wandering in, quite honestly, and just like that, I mean, that's 4 horde that are coming in, and I still think this is the leader of the Hordak for me. All in all, I think it's a valiant effort and a pretty decent design. It's just funny, this is my Hordak forever, and just to see him is a weird thing to me. But I don't know. You all tell me down in the comments. What do you think? Do you like these, or do you just think it's Mattel pulling the wool over our eyes and just trying to get more money? But for me, I very much like it. I very much am enamored with it. I enjoy it. I think it's fantastic. So thanks for tuning in. We got more Masters of the Universe stuff coming up here soon. We got a big package over here we got to open, but I've got a lot of little ones here as well, as I got to get out and about. So until next time, peace out, home skillets.